Did you know that the world of food is full of mind-boggling surprises? Let's dive into some strange food facts that will make you rethink your next meal. First up, let's talk about bananas. Did you know that they are technically berries? That's right. While strawberries aren't true berries, bananas fit the definition. In botanical terms, a berry is a fruit produced from the ovary of a single flower with seeds embedded inside. So, next time you're eating a banana, remember you're munching on a berry. Now, onto something a bit fishy. Have you ever heard of the puffer fish? It's a delicacy in Japan called fugu. But here's the kicker, it contains a toxin 1/200 times more poisonous than cyanide. Chefs train for years to learn how to prepare it safely. Eating it is like flirting with danger on a dinner plate. Imagine dining with the constant thrill that one wrong bite could be your last. And speaking of exotic delights, let's talk about a fruit that smells like gym socks but tastes like heaven to some durian. Known in Southeast Asia as the king of fruits, durian is banned in many public places due to its potent smell. Yet, its flavor is described as a mix of almonds, caramel, and vanilla. It's the ultimate test of don't judge a book by its cover, or in this case, a fruit by its smell. Now, let's shift gears to something a little less dangerous but equally intriguing, carrots. Originally, carrots weren't orange. They were purple, red, yellow, and even white. The orange carrot we know today was cultivated in the Netherlands in the 17th century as a tribute to William of Orange. It's a royal makeover that stuck. And for a crunchy twist, consider the fact that peanuts aren't nuts. They're legumes. While we think of them as nuts, they belong to the same family as beans and lentils. Next time you enjoy a PBJ sandwich, you're actually indulging in a legume delight. Finally, let's wrap up with an egg-citing fact. The world's largest omelet was made with 145,000 eggs. It was cooked in Portugal in 2012, stretching over 10 meters in diameter. That's enough breakfast for a small army. So, next time you sit down for a meal, think about the hidden stories behind your food. Which strange food fact surprised you the most? Or better yet, what other bizarre food stories are out there waiting to be discovered? Keep exploring, and who knows what delectable mysteries you'll uncover next. Continuing our journey into the extraordinary world of food, did you know that honey is the only food that doesn't spoil? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. This is thanks to its unique properties, including low moisture content and acidic pH, which prevent the growth of bacteria and microorganisms. So next time you drizzle honey on your toast, remember you're enjoying a timeless treat that has been cherished for millennia. Let's dive deeper into the ocean and uncover a peculiar fact about lobsters. Lobsters were once considered the poor man's protein and were so plentiful in colonial America that they were often used as fertilizer or fed to prisoners. In fact, lobster was served so frequently to prisoners that there were laws against serving it to them more than 3 times a week to prevent cruel and unusual punishment. Today, lobsters are a luxurious delicacy, proving how perceptions of food can change dramatically over time. And now, let's talk about a fruit that might just blow your mind, the cashew. Cashews grow on trees, but the nut we eat is actually a seed that grows on the bottom of a cashew apple. The cashew apple is a sweet, juicy fruit, but it's the small, kidney-shaped seed hanging beneath it that becomes the cashew nut. Even more surprising, the shell of the cashew contains a toxic oil similar to poison ivy, which is why cashews are never sold in their shells. It takes careful processing to make them safe to eat. Speaking of transformations, did you know that chocolate was once served as a bitter beverage? The ancient Maya and Aztecs valued cacao so highly that it was used as currency. They would grind cacao beans into a paste, mix it with water, and add spices like chili peppers to create a frothy drink. It wasn't until the Europeans added sugar and milk that chocolate became the sweet treat we know today. Let's journey to the Andes and explore the origins of the potato. Potatoes were first cultivated in the highlands of Peru and Bolivia over 7,000 years ago. These ancient tubers have since spread across the globe, becoming a staple in many cuisines. In fact, the potato played a crucial role in European history, particularly during the 18th century when it helped alleviate famine and support population growth. Today, there are thousands of potato varieties, showcasing its incredible diversity. Next, let's uncover the curious case of the tomato. While often regarded as a vegetable, tomatoes are botanically classified as fruits. This is because they develop from the ovary of a flower and contain seeds. However, in 1893, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that tomatoes should be taxed as vegetables under tariff laws due to their culinary use. This highlights the fascinating intersection between science and society in shaping our understanding of food. Our culinary adventure wouldn't be complete without mentioning cheese. Did you know that cheese is one of the oldest foods known to humanity? Evidence of cheese making dates back over 7,000 years. The process likely began by accident when milk stored in animal stomachs curdled due to the presence of rennet. Today, there are thousands of cheese varieties, each with its unique flavor and texture, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of cheese making. As we continue to explore the world of food, let's not forget about the humble bread. Bread is another ancient staple, with evidence of its production dating back over 14,000 years. Early bread was unleavened and made from wild grains. The discovery of yeast fermentation revolutionized bread making, giving rise to the fluffy loaves we enjoy today. Bread has played a central role in many cultures, symbolizing sustenance and community. Turning to beverages, let's raise a glass to the history of beer. Beer is one of the oldest fermented drinks, with origins tracing back to at least 5000 BCE in Mesopotamia. It was a staple in ancient diets, providing a safe source of hydration and nutrition. Beer was often brewed in the home, with recipes passed down through generations. Today, beer is enjoyed worldwide, with countless styles and flavors reflecting local traditions. Finally, let's wrap up our extended journey with a sweet note: the story of sugar. Sugar has a long and complex history, originating in New Guinea over 10,000 years ago. It was first extracted from sugarcane and later spread to India and Persia. By the Middle Ages, sugar had reached Europe, where it became a prized luxury item. The demand for sugar had profound effects on global trade and colonization, shaping economies and societies. Today, sugar is ubiquitous, sweetening our food and drinks in myriad ways. These fascinating food facts reveal the rich tapestry of history, culture, and science that underpins our meals. As we sit down to eat, let's savor the stories behind each bite, appreciating the diversity and ingenuity that make our culinary world so extraordinary. What other surprising food facts are out there, waiting to be discovered and shared? The journey of exploration never ends, and the world of food continues to offer endless wonders to those willing to look beyond the plate.